Welcome, basketball fans, to Penny Gymnasium on the campus of Halldale High School as Munson Media Sports brings you high school basketball. Our first here tonight is we've got our crossover game instituted this year as the Mountain Valley Conference has opened up their schedule, and we're able to bring you this Waynflete Flyers game. They're in here tonight to take on the Halldale Bulldogs. Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Munsing. Nate Munsing joins me. Grace Leach doing our camera work here from Penny Gymnasium here. And certainly one of the few games going on tonight. A lot of games with school out canceled, but Halldale has played this one. The roads ended up being well enough that Waynflete felt they could travel up. So we're here for basketball battle here tonight. I want to give a shout out right out of the gate to Coach Rich Henry. He's watching this live tonight, and he'll be having some nerves as he's watching down from home off recent Achilles surgery. Coach, we want to wish you the very best of healing vibes, and certainly hope you're back with it here very shortly. You've got one of the classiest programs that we've seen here in the state of Maine, so good luck to Coach Henry. So the coaching is going to be picked up by Coach Josh Soley, Coach Pete Rodway, and Coach Eric Gagne will be at the helm here tonight for Waynflete. Of course, Kristen Ranslow, longtime player here, and then coach for a number of years here, is at the helm of your Bulldogs. Well, we want to wish you all a very happy New Year. I know it's a little bit late, but we haven't been back to Halldale since the New Year, and basketball has suddenly taken on a little bit of urgency, Nate, as teams are jockeying for playoff contention. Back-to-back games for the Bulldogs. They're coming off a couple of losses. They'll be looking to rectify that here tonight. Waynflete plays a very tough schedule, 5 and 6. They're at number 7 in the heel points. We use the main basketball ranking heel points. They seem to be a little bit better up to date with their formula, so we go by those. Halldale, as we said, lost a couple in a row. Lost last night by 4 points to a very good Lisbon team. They come in at number 9 with a 6-3 record. Should be a good matchup here tonight, Nate.
Yeah, I think right now for the Bulldogs, Rob, this game it really introduces the get right spot. 2-game slide for them, as you mentioned earlier. But coming in with a very tough Waynflete matchup. Both teams evenly matched here, but I think one of the key parts of this game is going to be not having Carter Bork here for the Bulldogs, having an ankle injury from last night's game, not able to go tonight. Wondering who's going to step up here for the Bulldogs.
Well, of course, Bork at 6'5", one of the inside bangers, terrific two-way rebounder and scorer and finisher for the Bulldogs. So, yeah, they'll have to pick up the slack from him tonight, and hopefully they'll be able to pull that off here as they play in their back-to-back games. And, you know, there's no ducking it by the Bulldogs here. With Bork out tonight with an ankle injury, it would have been easy for them to say, hey, let's not play. Let's try to wait. But credit to Chris Ranslow to say, hey, we want to play this game. I was with him online early this morning. He said, no, we're going to do everything we can to play this game tonight. So credit to them. And, of course, with the weather coming in the next week or so, you've got to be able to play your games. You don't want to get backed up as you head into the final third of the season.
Exactly.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have more pregame activities when we come back after this.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learned so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you. We are back here to Penny Gymnasium. Let's go to Connor Dumont for the introduction of tonight's teams.
Schools of the Mountain Valley Conference, along with the athletes and coaches of the teams playing tonight, respectfully ask everyone in attendance to keep in perspective the real meaning of high school interscholastic competition and demonstrate respectful behavior and sportsmanship throughout the entire game. Before introducing the players, I'd like to take a moment to recognize our officials. Across the state of Maine, there's a shortage of officials in every sport. We're grateful for the officials that we have here this evening. Without them, there would be no event for our kids today. Tonight's officials are Mr. Lammer and Mr. Daigle. Thank you again for being here tonight. We'll begin by announcing the non-starters for Waynflete, who's coached by Josh Soley, Peter Rodway, and Eric Gagne. Number 1, Lucas McChesney. Number 3, Fletcher Polsky. Number 4, Jed Elsup. Number 10, Duncan Isherwood. Number 12, Charlie DiNapoli. Number 13, Sam Rivero. Number 21, Diego Shayer Cardona. Number 25, Paul Mukarengingo. And number 30, Safwan Hussein. And now, the non-starters for Halldale, who's coached by Chris Ranslow and assisted by Dana Lawrence, Tom Leet, and Justin Lawrence. Number 0, Breton Lucas. Number 1, Matt Waller. Number 4, Thomas Murch. Number 5, Keegan Carey. Number 12, Zach Brown. Number 14, Malachi McCormick. Number 20, Evan Austin. Number 22, Rishi Devuru. And number 24, Tayshawn Cleveland. And now, announcing the starting lineup for both teams. From Waynflete at guard, a junior, number 2, Nico Kirby. For the Bulldogs at guard, a junior, number 2, Nick Brown. For the Flyers at guard, a senior, number 14, Cole Isherwood. For Halldale at guard, a senior, number 3, TJ Wilson. For Waynflete at guard, a senior, number 11, Connor Ford. For the Bulldogs at forward, a sophomore, number 11, Cody Cobb. For Waynflete at guard, a junior, number 24, Ishan Reese. For the Bulldogs at forward, a senior, number 23, Jackson Leach. And for Waynflete at forward, a senior, number 23, Matt Addy. And for the Bulldogs at center, a junior, number 21, Ben Nathan. Athletic training services are provided by Jill Haskell. And now, would you all rise for the playing of the national anthem by Halldale's own Carly Reed.
Awesome rendition national anthem. Want to let you folks know that normally watch the Halldale broadcast. Rob Kennedy is, we've lent him to Dartmouth College tonight, and he's over doing hockey over in Hanover. Get out before the storm hit, so safe travels back for Rob Kennedy. Missing him here. Does an excellent job. We're very fortunate to have Rob working with us, and anytime we get a chance to grab Rob for a broadcast, we do it. But sometimes we have to let him work for Nesson.
Yeah, every now and again.
So one of the guys going to have to step up here. You mentioned it, Nate, for the Bulldogs is Ben Nathan. He's the other big guy inside. So Ben's going to get a lot more action tonight, maybe through the offensive end of things here. So Reese with it. He gets it back outside here for the Flyers. Reese on the attack. It's cut off. Man defense here. On the take now is Kirby. Kirby's had some big games for him this year. He's been there high scoring a lot of games, but Reese will pop it in for 2.
Yeah, one thing out the gate here, just watching the spacing of Waynflete, Rob, really spread out, trying to create some lanes.
They're playing some aggressive defense here, looking to trap, so. Nick Brown with it. Nick gets trapped, gets in the corner to Wilson. Wilson skips it. Leach puts it up. It won't go. A little bit long. Reese off with the rebound. Here he comes. Reese right side. Gets it right inside quickly here to 80. 80 goes up. Won't get it. Wilson the rebound. Wilson down quickly. Pops it home. TJ Wilson.
Yeah, good start there. To get him going early is going to be big for the Bulldogs.
Well, Wilson's going to get his share of looks. Easy look underneath here for Ford for 2. Connor Ford found himself loose.
Yeah, very, very comfortable right now.
Stolen away by Ford. Connor Ford in, swoops home. Quick start, 6-2 here, Flyers.
Yeah, just a 1-3-1 trap here, half court.
Nathan came up to help out the big. Now they've got to get it over. They do. Wilson.
They're really extending this trap up, though, Rob. Look, that's a bad spot. You don't want to be there.
Yeah, Brown trying to get out of it. He does. Cobb with it. Asks for some help. They got a Wilson. That's the guy they want with the ball. He can break it. Brown with a pop outside. No. Reese with the rebound. Skips it ahead to Ford out of bounds. Right down along the side.
Yeah, it took a tricky little dribble, a little English on that one. Just stayed down low instead of bouncing up.
Just underway. Our clock tied into the scoring system here at Halldale, so we're official. Halldale playing back-to-back games. Got to see how that kicks in. High post. Wilson on the take. Faked the pass, went up, got a good look, but rebound came out to 80.
Yeah, I think the Bulldogs right now just kind of trying to figure out how to break the trap. Really, it works in from, you know, a 3-quarter to a half court.
On the floor, the bodies, and Nathan comes up with the ball to Wilson. Here comes TJ, 1-on-2, but doesn't matter. He goes up hard, puts it up, lifts it up, and Leach on the rebound for 2.
Nice job there by Jackson Leach, just following in.
Team's active early. That was a quick pop by Ford, right there. One-hander down the baseline.
Well, look at the height advantage, doesn't he, Rob, over Wilson?
Yeah, he didn't hesitate at all. Brown outside. Nick Brown looking for beat that trap. Now he dribbles through it, so they've got an advantage here. They get the Leach in the corner. He'll go up with it. Won't go. Nathan will pound the board, but I think it's off him.
Yeah, and he kind of played that as if Waynflete had touched it.
Well, Nico Kirby was there, but clearly off of
Yeah, I think it's a right call.
Bulldogs. Nick Dago, Robbie Lamar, the 2 officials in here tonight, veteran officials. So
Yeah,
this
good.
game is in good hands.
Yeah, very good group.
3 outside. First 3 of the game won't ring down. Isherwood tried the long range. Bulldogs looking to settle down here a little bit against this trap.
Well, that's over by us. That ball went flying, came off a wall right in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Grace had to get out of the way.
Don't get out of the way, Grace. Save the camera. That's your. Huh?
Well, it's interesting, Rob, that this trap really, they're coming down, they're breaking it, but then they're extending the ball back up, and they're coming right back into the trap. You got to work the ball down underneath.
Got to watch their spacing there as Waynflete being very aggressive. It was Kirby getting some hands on it, knocked it out.
Got to take that.
Wilson. They came right out on him as they should, held now. Leach tried to dip it in underneath here. Not able to get it down inside to Cleveland, who's going to get some minutes tonight as well.
Yeah, good idea.
Reese with it here. And backcourt violation.
Down for Kirby's foot.
So we checked the pronunciations with Coach by email as well as Coach Gane, and they told us 80, so that's how we're pronouncing A-D-E-Y. Some good defense. Cleveland's going to let it go from outside the three. Falls his shot, tries to get a hand on it, can't do it as a rebound came to 80.
Yeah, the Bulldogs just frantic right now, Rob, on offense.
First foul of the game.
Boy, how about this pace? Talk about being it's frantic on both sides. I mean, watching Waynflete play defense and getting their hands in the passing lane and coming up and trapping, they're all over the place right now.
Fouls on Cleveland. Popped outside, no good.
I think they got the look they wanted.
Brett Lucas in the game. Carey in the corner. Cleveland going to pop. Got his rebound on the follow, but lost it. Kirby. Kirby stops. Puts up the pop, won't go. Foul's going to be called on Connor Ford on a push. So you got to think that Coach Renslow might have to go to the bench a little bit more.
Yeah, they're
back-to-back games. Keep everybody fresh. Leach going to get a break. Nathan back in.
Well, I also think that's the way you combat this, the pace that is really kicked up here in this first quarter.
T.J. Wilson, left side now, held. Carey to Wilson. They get a look to Nathan, but he brings it back out, and they roll it around, trying to make the defense chase a little bit, but they've been active on the trap. Almost thrown away. They able to get it inside and thrown away. Cleveland couldn't handle that. Tayshawn really couldn't do anything with it. He's just a freshman getting some valuable minutes here tonight. As we told you, if you missed the start of the game, Carter Bork, the 6'5 senior, out tonight with an ankle injury. Coach Rich Henry out with an Achilles injury tonight, watching from home. Hope your blood pressure's okay, Coach. Popped outside. That's two for Carey.
And that was the best offensive set they've had so far here, Rob.
80. Off the dribble, Ribeiro for two.
Yeah, easy for him there. Just turn the quarter right down to the basket.
Here comes the trap. Wilson in the
there
corner. There's your pop from the corner. In and out. Won't go, but a good look. Rebound. Cleveland goes up. Freshman got blocked from behind. Kirby got a piece of that from behind.
Yeah, one thing I'm seeing out of this trap, the 1-3-1, they got to work the 45-degree angles. Does Halldale? They have the advantage, bigger bodies down underneath, but they're yet to be able to work the ball down there, Rob.
Lucas to inbound. They'll come all the way out to Carey. That's going to be a foul on Kirby. Second team foul, his first. I want to thank Grace Leach doing our camera work tonight. Part of the broadcast class that Mr. Kennedy has here at Halldale High School. Those kids are getting some valuable time with us as we work them into our broadcasts. There he goes. Lost the dribble. Got it back outside. Brown loses it. They'll look ahead. Thrown to air. Ribeiro got it, but he couldn't get it inside. Lost the ball.
Good hand by Leach there, knocking that one away.
Nick Brown. He's got a good matchup on Kirby. Brown's got it back, got a quick look. Not quite sure where that was going and ends up going to Waynflete. Kirby gets doubled, kicks it back outside here. Alsop. Quick start for Waynflete, but they've only scored 2 points since. From downtown, it was Lucas. So neither team shooting that great here so far in the early going, as the defense has been frantic for both teams.
Yeah.
Alsop got it back right side now on the take. 80 underneath, tries to go up and draws the contact. He'll shoot. One of the few games going around here in Central Maine tonight. I know the Gardner boys went up to Mount Blue to play. Gardner girls will play at home tomorrow against Mount Blue. We're not doing that game. Our next game will be a college hockey game on Sunday. Then next week, Monday off, and then we've got about 7 straight days of games. We'll put them up on Facebook. (11-6).
There it is.
Yeah, they dip it inside and finished.
There it is. That was a great sequence of passing there for the Bulldogs. Rob just worked around the perimeter. Leach got a baseline, was able to get it down to Nathan down the post.
Yeah, Nathan was able to put it home. Pace has been so frantic, we can't even get a replay.
I haven't even been able to make one.
And we're 13 seconds away from the end of the quarter. Maybe we can get a 3 or something here. Gary's going to get open. He's going to pop it. He got a net.
There we go.
Our clock official. It'll count if it goes, and it went iron almost. So a frantic, fast-paced first quarter of action here. The Bulldogs close it within 1. They trail 11-10. Stay with us. We're back for more after this.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
Halldale won the JV game going away. Want to let Coach Lawrence, his parents, know. They're watching down in Florida. Judy and Addie watch all our games from Halldale. Their son Dana, former player of mine, played quarterback for us back in 1980 on the Gardner Tigers. Couldn't play on windy days. Dana only weighed about 110 pounds. We couldn't put him out on the field on windy days. He's a little more secure these days in windy conditions. 11-10. Good first quarter. Brown, here comes that trap. Wilson dishes inside to Leach back in the game. Leach goes up, tough shot, went on the reverse layup. Reese with the rebound.
Yeah, not the result that Leach wanted, but I think that's the way they got to be able to beat this trap. They got to work it down all the way down to the baseline and have the advantage of the bigger bodies underneath.
Reese dished inside, and Leach going to get called on the foul. Alsop made the cut to the basket. He'll get free throws. Our stats unofficial here on scoring as I'm doing play-by-play and scoring. And it's been a while since I've done that. And I find myself watching the action. Oh, who scored that? Mr. Kennedy is so slick with that. Rob uses like this iPad, and it's like Edward Scissorhands moving around and doing all this stuff. Didn't get either. We'll stay 11-10, but rebound.
Special sports advocates that he's used.
Isherwood got an in underneath here, where it's held by Polsky in the game, and (13-10). We'll check the book at the half and be able to bring you the official halftime stats here. Dick Brown with it here outside. He's in trouble. And foul called. Connor Ford's going to get called on the foul.
I think that's the other way to beat this trap, Rob, is you got to get some fouls on those the guards that are coming out here trying to get the trap.
3 team fouls apiece, but that's the second foul.
You know, because if Ford comes out, that changes the whole dynamic of it, I think.
Ford, one of the seniors, got 4 points unofficially. Billy got it back outside. Wilson does a good job skying up for it. And underneath to Leach. He goes up, finishes. That's a nice, strong finish.
That's what they
Jackson Leach, nice assist.
If they lob that into Jackson Leach down in the center there, I mean, he's going to play above everybody.
Reese got the rebound. He's got an open 3. He's going to take it. Won't go, and rebound action. Foul called. It's going to go on Alsop, his first. He's a freshman.
Yeah, we're going to throw it back here. This is Leach getting the ball right in the middle. Just a power dribble down underneath, right down to the basket. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Cody Cobb inbounds. Wilson surveys the scene, invites a trap, and tries to beat it. Looks at the Cobb. They were looking inside. Couldn't get it inside. And Wilson's a good single trap defeater himself when he's got the ball in his hands. And I think that's where they want to go with it and try to beat this and then get the inside look. Wilson dribbles through traffic, puts up the floater, won't go home, and rebound underneath to Kirby.
Boy, a lot of contact there.
Yeah, they let it go. Kirby drills it in underneath. Isherwood, no, couldn't get it. Fell away from him. Comes Wilson. Wilson pulls it back outside. TJ Wilson fights a trap. They'll reverse it quickly. Outside 3, good look, good rebound by Nathan. He powers up, can't get it. Ahead to Kirby. Kirby steps through. Let's see what they want to call. Going to call block.
Yeah, I think Wilson
defender wasn't squared up.
Yeah.
Glad you could join us here tonight. Probably getting a pretty good viewership here tonight. Not a lot of games going on. Glad we could get here to this one. Part of our Halldale schedule. We do about 20, 25 games for Halldale during the course of the year. Sorry we couldn't get that hockey game done that got postponed the other night. Actually, it was Monday. It was on the holiday. They were gonna go over and do that hockey game. Haven't got a makeup on that yet. We get the makeup. We'll try to fit that into our schedule. We'd like to get a hockey game in. As Halldale's got 5 kids playing. Of course, Gardner with Waterville and Winslow in the corner. Popped outside. Nathan, nice rebound underneath. He cherry-picked that one outside. And rebounding action, foul call. Boy, Nathan went up skied for that one, up above the rim.
I was impressed with the long reach of Nathan coming up over. And a great example there, Rob. Halldale has the advantage down underneath. It's just a matter of trying to get the ball down there. Obviously, this trap is trying to prevent that.
Well, they got to call that. Yeah. There was Jackson Lee got knocked down. Well, I think without a lot of height, Waynflete wants to be aggressive, run that trapping defense, and try to negate the underneath advantage the Bulldogs have. Cleveland in the game. The freshman tries to drill it inside to Nathan, and that was tipped away. That good underneath defense. Reese now got it up and gets it back. That whole handoff was a little disjointed, caused the travel.
I don't know if the travel was called.
I thought the beginning play was the travel.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I feel like it was a right call. It just came a little late. Got to dribble out of that. There you go.
Cleveland going to pop it outside. Rings it up, won't go. He's got the rebound, but it's off him out of bounds. It'll be green ball, so Waynflete with the possession. We got an old taffy pull going here, 13-12. That's a feisty affair. Dipped inside to Reese. Reese on the baseline, back to the basket. Now he drills it up inside. Some good defense underneath by Leash on 80. Isherwood. Reese now. Looking to take Murch in the game, one-on-one. McChesney for 2. His first basket of the game. Just in the game, the sophomore.
Looked a little forced, Rob, but you'll take that.
15-12. Knocked out. Lucas McChesney making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. Got the basket, got the good defensive play.
Bulldogs have got to stay out of the corner in the half court.
And there's those fouls you're talking about
that'll
there.
help.
See, Wilson can take it on his defender, and if they reach in, get the fouls called. And we're shooting at 4:05 left here in the second. So.
I think you're right, Rob. If they just created some space for Wilson, he might be able to dribble around some of that.
Or as he's done here, caused the free throw situation. He's got his first one.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter, so this is a big advantage here for Halldale.
3 points now. Got some scammers out there. Don't fall for it. Ribeiro back in the game. Comes Kirby with it. He kept Kirby off the scoreboard. He's one of their highest scorers here, more facilitated tonight. Ribeiro just in, got a good look and knocked out, and ooh.
Well, I think he missed it. I don't think
maybe he didn't hit it.
It was off of Waynflete. I think it was a good call.
Josh Soley's putting, hey, I think that's our ball. Leach in trouble there, so he dribbles out of it.
Smartly dribbles up.
Looking for some help. They'll get it back to Wilson. He'll survey the scene. Wilson looks to beat his defender. Puts up a tough shot and hits it. Woo-hoo. Boy, into the trap. TJ Wilson, a 3-ball.
He's got an interesting release, Rob. It sometimes looks like a pass to me.
Kirby on the take. Now he's going to take a tough fall away and hit it.
Good shot.
Told you, Kirby's one of the leading scorers, and that was a big boy basket right there, that baseline fall away.
Yeah, that's a almost impossible shot to defend.
So back-to-back really good offensive plays. You saw the Wilson one and then the Kirby one. That'll go off, chased down by Cleveland. Drills it back outside now. Thomas Murch into the corner. Nathan's going to put it up, and Cleveland goes up. Knocked out.
Well, we're going to take this one back, Rob. We're going to take a look at Wilson's 3 here. There's the hesitation and just going up with 2 defenders right in his face, able to hit that. That was a big 3. He obviously tied the game, or gave them the lead real quick, and then Kirby went down and hit that fadeaway to tie the game.
So 17-17. It's a feisty affair. Glad you could join us. Take a look at our next Halldale game coming up. It'll be on the 25th. We'll be back here for girls action. Boothbay will be in to take on the Halldale girls. Girls are down at Waynflete tonight as this crossover game. Really good, I think, for basketball, Class C basketball, getting these games in. We'll have Old Orchard Beach up here later in the season. We'll have the girls game. The boys will go down to Old Orchard Beach. OOB sitting high and pretty, Class C basketball. .246 to play here, first half action. Weave out front, Kirby's got it. Kirby wants to go, he does, takes it in, will it go? It won't, but he's fouled. Keegan Carey on the foul call, his first. 15 foul on the Bulldogs. Had a nice little ceremony before the game to recognize the seniors. Were able to recognize some teachers that have meant a lot to them. They did it even before the warm-up started, so we weren't on the end of it. But really nice touch, classy. Got them both. Kirby with 4 now. Again, we'll have the official stats at the half break. Brown, left side now held. Lucas got it back to Brown. Carey's going to go in the corner and get it into Leach. Leach in trouble. He might have got away with a double dribble. I don't know, maybe the ball was tipped.
Yeah, I saw the official to our near side, Robbie Lamar, saying that it got deflected, knocked out of his hand. So
Isherwood back outside. This is Cole. There's two Isherwoods. Duncan is a sophomore. Tipped out of bounds. That's off Lucas, so it'll stay. Ooh.
Ooh.
I thought it went off Lucas, but I guess not. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that might have also been a non-foul call, and they just gave it over to Halldale.
Leach in trouble. Goes up, got stripped away. McChesney skipped ahead. Ribeiro for two. 21-17.
Yeah, good run here for Waynflete.
Halldale looking for a good possession. Brown's going to almost throw it away, but it does end up away, and comes Waynflete. Three lined up outside. No. Underneath pounding. 80. No. And dodging a bullet are the Bulldogs. Brown, nice look. No look pass inside to Lucas and off Lucas's hands.
Yeah,
tough one to handle.
Yeah, too much mustard on that one. You get Wilson's back in here, Rob, for the Bulldogs.
And then they need him for his all-around floor play, and he's a one-man press breaker.
Yeah,
a trap breaker.
Exactly, and he brings a couple defenders to him because he's currently right now it seems like the only offense that they can kind of put together.
He's got the rebound there off the miss. Comes Wilson. In the corner, skip back outside. That was a tough one to handle. Defense in the way. Ribeiro's got it. Good hustle back, and everybody's on the floor. Holy cow, get ready for the wild card games. Looked like last weekend's football action. 80 was on the floor. We got a timeout call there to save the possession, I believe.
Yeah, smart play, smart play. That's got to come from on the court now, so. Well, I like the adjustment here that Waynflete has done, moving that trap up, using it to their advantage. But really, the adjustment is not moving it up. It's the secondary level. They really push Leach up away from the center of the box, Rob, and he's more up foul line, even three-point line now, really taking him out of a comfort zone, I think. But they're not getting, Bulldogs aren't getting any 45-degree cuts down into the basket off of the wing once that gets delivered down into the middle. Really, Waynflete's just converging on it, and it's just creating all this this havoc right in the middle of the court.
Kirby the inbound. Gets it inside. Gets it back outside. Kirby, Wilson. Two good players right there. Matched up. 6 fouls, so the Bulldogs had one to give. Waynflete will shoot on the next foul. They'll inbound here with 30.8 left. Going to get Lucas back in the game. Terry picked up his second, so they want him out. Floater, no.
Well, you'd like to hold this for one shot, but I don't know if Waynflete will let you.
That's right. Zach Brown's going to take it. He didn't get it. Thrown away, but lucky bounce there. That was thrown to air.
Wow.
80 with the runner. Makes it 23-17. 4 seconds left. Wilson's going to put one up. The follow at the buzzer is good. So Ben Nathan had the follow at the buzzer. But Waynflete with a little distance here as they've gone out to a 23-19 lead. So we'll take a break here at the half. We'll hear from some of our fine Halldale sponsors. And when we come back, we'll have the halftime stats when we come back after these messages.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of...
I'm Greg Glynn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-5 Pliable.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
I'm retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Travis Mills, formerly of the 82nd Airborne Division.
In 2012, I was injured in Afghanistan due to a roadside bomb. It took portions of both arms and both legs, and through Walter Reed and 19 months of intense recovery, I was able to build myself back up, learn how to walk again, drive again, and take care of my young family. Since then, I have decided to be on the road speaking as a motivational speaker.
Life is all about perspective, all right? So for me, it's real easy. I gave a lot, but I didn't give everything. When I think about my situation, I'm lucky to be here.
When I was on the road speaking, I was hired by CBU Benefits. Ray Valley and Brian Heath brought me in to speak at one of their forums.
After hearing Travis's story, I was compelled to move forward with our relationship. We specialize in reaching out to employees and employers, explaining to them the value of supplemental health coverage. Accidents, cancer, critical illness, disability, and sometimes even death are events that happened in our lifetime.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it. After talking with Ray and Brian, telling them how much I really appreciate what they're doing, they decided that it would be just an awesome partnership if I became part of the team, not just as a spokesperson, but as an actual partner in the company. I have a message for everybody about supplemental benefits because I feel like everybody should be protected from life's unexpected events.
Accidents do happen. I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Back. We're back here to Penny Gymnasium. Dan Burden joining me here, part of the Boosters Club organization. You got a lot of stuff going on, giving away capsules, pizzas. You got people throwing stuff on the floor, all kinds of stuff going on here. Talk a little bit about what the Boosters are doing here, Danny.
Yeah, definitely. We're just trying to get people back in the gym. You know, everybody was away from a while during the COVID times, and just trying to do whatever we can to get the young kids and everybody in the community back here and supporting our basketball teams.
Trying to bring back the dog pound. I mean, you used to have some pretty raucous times in here in the gym. And I think this is happening everywhere as we go around doing things. There's been kind of a, reset the climate, if you speak, about COVID and coming back in and getting used to doing that. I mean, you've had a couple of years off, and don't forget that, you change the student body all the time, so you got to get these kids back educated about what's going on.
That is for sure. And, we've had some great ideas from our boosters board come on with the pitch-a-paw stuff like we just showed there. And just, again, getting that young group together and trying to raise some money for the stuff that we're doing. So some stuff that we got coming is, when you come into the high school, the Penny Memorial Gym, there's a trophy case hallway, and our big plan is to redo that whole hallway in the summertime this year with all new trophy cases, repaint the hallway, and really just undertake that whole section of the school for boosters.
Well, you've certainly had some recent additions to the trophy case here at Halldale High School with the success in taking a look last back-to-back softball,
and a gold basketball,
and a gold basketball
from
last year.
Crystal basketball for a while too. So we definitely we need some space and we need some updating. So that's our goal and what we're raising a bunch of money for right now.
And of course, if anybody wants to help out the Boosters Club, how can they do that, Dan?
Yeah, so you can reach out to us on our Facebook page. Our Venmo address is on there. That's the easiest way to do it. And we do have a big adult prom, Dance Through the Decades, coming up on February 4th at the Calumet Club. You can go online there, reserve your tickets. And that'll be a great night, again, supporting Halldale Boosters.
Fantastic. Yeah, I got invited to a senior citizen prom, but I couldn't remember where it was.
We could get you there early on the blue plate special there. Wow.
You'd have to start that senior citizen prom at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
We can do that if we need to.
Awesome, Dan. Thank you, Dan, for joining us. We'll take a break. Teams are back. Waynflete's back. Halldale will be back shortly. We'll have second half action. We come back after these messages.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learn so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
We're back. Quickly take a look at the scoring here for Waynflete. Lucas McChesney with 2 points. Nico Kirby 4. Connor Ford high scorer with 8 for them. Sam Ribeiro with 4. Matt Adey with 3. Ishan Reese with 2 points. For the Bulldogs, TJ Wilson 7. Keegan Carey 4. Ben Nathan with 4. Jackson Leach with 4. So only 4 guys in the scoring column tonight so far for the Bulldogs. So then look to get some more people involved, I think, offensively here in the second half. They trail 23-19. First possession, second half will go to Waynflete. And defense there to get the steal. Brown with it. Got it knocked away, so that's legal. Tipped away. What you're seeing in the first couple of seconds has been the way Waynflete's played defense all night. In the passing lanes, wreaking havoc, contesting everything. That's why we have such a low-scoring game. Leach with it in the corner. Nathan, he holds back outside to Wilson. Wilson, they get it into Leach where they have an advantage, and there they go. Took a while to get it inside, but got to think that may be what they're looking to do here in the second half, Nate.
Yeah, you can imagine that's what Coach went over in the locker room is, hey, boys, we got to get this down into the middle. But you saw all the effort it took, Rob, the multiple passes down from the top down to the bottom of the baseline to try and work that into Leach.
Leach will hit the first one.
But I believe that's the recipe for success here is to try and get him the ball in the middle.
Got one, but Wilson the rebound. Wilson goes to work, kicks it. Nathan goes up. He got rejected, but fouled first.
Quick 2 fouls, too. That could shake things up here for Waynflete.
Isherwood with that one. He got called on the foul before a clean rejection, but the foul first. Crashed home.
Crashed is an understatement.
Check that backboard for a stress fracture.
Oh, boy.
Tipped away by Wilson. But here comes Waynflete on the take all the way, and let's see what they want to call. Yeah, play control. Stepping in, Cody Cobb. Stepped in, took the contact. That's 3 quick fouls. Team fouls. We've got a 2-point game. Edie has to come out. That's his 3rd foul, so Matt will have to sit a bit. Cobb got a look. He couldn't get it home. Tipped around.
Yeah, didn't convert, but that's the right play. They have that back door.
Kirby on Wilson. Kirby right side, held now. Ford, he's a high scorer. He floats one up and down. Ford's got 10 points now. Wilson breaks the pressure out high, gets it back. Although usually take a fair number of threes, they just can't shake loose for anything. Everything's been contested. Wilson through traffic. Takes a tough shot. Rebound tipped around, but Isherwood got it inside. Ford, the turnaround, got that.
Boy, Ford is so smooth, Rob. The confidence in his shot. Got to get a taller defender on him.
Yeah, we saw him take that tough one in the first. Leach goes. Now he's going to pop it. Rolls out. On the take here is Ford. He's going to put it up, bring it around, and rolls out.
Well, I don't know how that didn't go.
Yeah, well, Kirby came in late, and I don't know whether he got a piece of that or not, but.
Yeah, he's getting calls from the benches that he might have.
Yeah, I think he might have.
Net and pulled the
I think
rim
so.
a little bit.
I think so. Ford will get another.
Yeah,
Connor Ford, the senior, 4 quick points here after 8 in the first half.
Can't imagine Ford misses very many foul shots.
Keaton Carey in now.
Seeing him hit mid-range after mid-range here.
That's crashed home. 5 points here in the second half. Connor Ford. Had it down to a 2-point game, back up to 7. Halldale looking for a good possession here. Needs some points on this one. So they go to Wilson. Wilson goes up to Dipsy Do, get the rebound, and finishes.
Hey, just stuck with it.
9 now for Wilson. Yeah, he just stayed with it. That was a good athletic play to start with, but just persistence on the offensive glass. Held outside now, Ford. They've got Carey on him. Reese with the take. He's going to get it, and he's going to be fouled. They'll call a blocking foul on Nathan. Reese up to 4 points now. 8-point lead. Biggest of the night. So Halldale came out pretty effectively on the first couple of minutes here, and they've run into trouble here underneath. They're going to call hell ball. Somebody just walked out on the court from the bench.
I think Waynflete thought they got a timeout call again.
No, it was a Halldale kid walked right out on the court. Grace probably knows who that is. Somebody, I think it's probably Connor Bork. I think it might have been Connor walked out. He was excited. Well, thrown right in the hands of Connor Ford. 31-23. Crucial time in this game both ways. The Lions can put some distance between them and the Bulldogs. Looped underneath. That was Hussein in the game. His first shot almost dipped one home. Ring around and in. 2-pointer, 3-point basket for Carey.
I think that's what they need. They need to get some outside shots, Rob, and get back into the game here.
Well, Carey up to 7 with that outside shot. They just have not been able to shake loose for the threes. Yeah, a little skitter there by Ford. So
dragged the pivot foot. Yeah, good call.
Eben Austin.
Yeah, I think it's hard.
Junior in the game.
Hard for them to get those 3-point looks, Rob, because of the trap. You know, you have two guys running at you at all times. Here at 3, and they want you in the corner here, so they're all right with this. But as soon as you come down in.
Yeah, don't forget the other big for Halldale not in tonight, Carter Bork, the 6'5" senior. He would have had some looks inside, you have to think, Nate, if he'd been able to be in the game here. So why don't we take a quick break? We'll come back. 4:04 left, 31-26. We're back after this.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
Thank Goggins IGA and one of our great sponsors here. They sponsor both Gardner and Halldale. That's why you see them on both games. 31-26. Hit the 4-minute mark here in the third. Knocked out of bounds by Carey. Ford to get an inbound, he does. Hussein going to hold it outside now. Hands it off. Ribeiro kicks it. Uh-oh. Jackson Leach got kind of tangled up and ended up putting the ball up on the shoulder of the...
Yeah, they even trap on transition plays, Rob. You know, the Bulldogs, you just can't get away from it.
Well, Coach Henry is a really sharp basketball mind, and, you know, he's like the master chef, you know, whatever ingredients he's
Good
got.
read by Wilson.
Wilson's got it. We'll finish that thought in a second. Wilson underneath. Tough baseline shot. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a ball lay that long on the rim.
Never.
That was amazing. That was Eben Austin put it up, and it just lay up there forever. Wilson with a good hustle play. So my thought with Coach Henry is, you know, some years he said the bigs, and, you know, he'll play the inside game and all that, but this year they're small and feisty, and so that's what they're dialing up.
And they can run. You can see
run.
it. They can certainly move.
You know, Class C is going to be a battle royale when it comes tournament time, because a lot of the teams are small and fast. You know, we've seen some of them here. On the taken, picking up the foul.
You also wonder,
Isherwood,
you know, with the Bulldogs playing last night, you know, maintaining the same kind of energy in which they're getting here from Waynflete. That's going to be tough as we get a little bit further on here in the third quarter.
Just about 3 minutes left in this quarter. If you're looking for Mr. Kennedy, we loaned him out to Dartmouth College tonight so he could do some college hockey. Nate joining me tonight, doing my role, which is color and production. I'm on the call and attempting to score. I keep forgetting sometimes. Isherwood. The neat thing is we're tied into the score clock here, so we're official that way. In the corner. Get it back inside. Cleveland's going to go up with it. Puts it up. They're getting some good looks, just not dropping.
No, you're right, Robin. They're just not converting off that first one.
Nathan gets trapped. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson in the corner. Pop outside by Austin. Follow. No. Carey, no. Again. Banging inside, and now the foul's called.
I think that's what they're going to have to just deal with that. It's going to be kind of one of those down dirty nights that, the first shot's not going. They're going to have to get some second chance opportunities, rebounds, and just get on the boards and just try and maybe get some fouls that way and crawl back into this thing.
Yeah. Obviously, they miss Carter Borg because, he's a double-digit scorer for them and also good on the rebounds.
Yeah, you imagine that initial pass down underneath when they go baseline and then they enter it down to the low post, if that would be him with the adjustment of having the secondary of Leach on the backside or vice versa. I mean, that's a deadly combination.
Got them both. So the freshman Cleveland is going to be a good operator. 6'2" as a freshman and room to grow. Held outside now.
Good shot.
There's Rivero with the outsider. Turnover caused by the defense of Waynflete. 34-28. 6-point game. Reese. 80. Remember, he had to go out with 3 and took it the hole, got fouled by Cleveland. On the floor, his second foul. Both teams had 4 fouls. Reese to inbound. Pops it outside, wide open. Isherwood. Bulldogs dodge one there. Beautiful take and finish that time. Keegan Carey cuts it to 4.
They just need, if they can get some of those transitional buckets like that, Rob, that would be huge for the Bulldogs.
Chesney kicks it back across here. Isherwood goes in and finishes.
A nice rebuttal there from Waynflete.
So you would think Hall will want to get going here, see if they can get a 2-for-1. They loop it inside to Cleveland. Tried to throw it through a defender out of bounds. 1:01 left.
Yeah, the Bulldogs keep working the ball down to our near side corner, and they're taking that shot, but there just needs to be one more piece from the back end to kind of, get to the basket so they have another option.
Outside, Cleveland, right side now. Brown's got an open look. Puts it up, won't go. Rebounds loose. Reese has got it. Gets it back. 49 seconds left. Ford back in the game, runner home. Connor Ford just came back in. 7 points this quarter for him. Had 5 right out of the gate. 30 seconds left. Leach wants to go. Got stripped away, got double teamed inside. And now you got to think that they're going to look for one. Reese. Call from the bench. And thrown away. Comes to Brown. Brown hesitates, floats, puts it up and drops it home. Nick Brown, first points of the game. And stolen away by Brown. Got one at the buzzer. And
I would have liked to seen that one actually get to the basket.
yeah,
there, Rob.
it looked like it had a line to it, so a little spurt at the end for the Bulldogs. They close it to 6. 38-32, we're back. Fourth quarter action coming up next here on Munzing Media.
Athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707.
We'll be back here to Halldale High School in the 25th. Girls action. Boothbay and to take on the Halldale girls. Halldale girls playing tonight down at Waynflete. Haven't seen anybody post a score. Nobody's monitoring that game. See Joey Gilbert's watching this game. Joey, if you got a score from down there, give it to us. Next crossover game will be against Old Orchard Beach. Those will be good games. Girls will be up here. Boys down at OOB. Oh, that looked double. Yeah, they got the call.
That's funny. You can't see it, but you can hear it because the ball needs a hit at certain points.
That's right. Yeah. Or
at least I couldn't see it based off of the players that were on the court.
So Brown out high, loops it inside to Leach. There's the take, and there's at home. That's well done that time. Better floor spacing that time for the Bulldogs.
They obviously, Coach Ranslow, he knows how to break this, and they come out of a timeout or a quarter, and they work it to perfect efficiency.
Brown with the rebound on the take. It's a 4-point game.
But they get away from it as the quarter goes on, or Waynflete makes that slight adjustment to make it more
sometimes
difficult.
The defense will make it a little more difficult for you. There's trouble there, stolen away. That just looked funny. It looked like a funny dribble, and it ended up in Connor Ford's hand, and he knew exactly what to do with it, puts it home. 17 points for Ford. He's high score in the game. That was a tough finish by Ben Nathan underneath.
Just got to keep pounding it.
4-point game. Well, this one's come as advertised. Maine basketball rankings had this Waynflete 1+1 favorite. And so it's playing out pretty close to that. Wilson, through traffic, gets harassed from behind.
He's got his arm
Brady's
taken
going to
off
pick
there.
that up, and I think that's his 4th.
Was that on Ford? It was. Okay, that's a big foul.
No, it wasn't on Ford. It was on 80.
Oh, okay. But Ford does have 4. Oh, sorry.
No, 80 has 4. So a 4-point game. But that's 5 fouls, 4 on the Bulldogs. Comes inside to Nathan. Nathan gets harassed. He's going to bring it back out. Brown's got a look. That might have got deflected. Let's see how they call it.
He got his arm hit.
Well,
you can see how that ball came off, Rob. And the bench went wild.
Yeah, it wasn't deflected. I said deflected. We think his trajectory changed on the shot because maybe he got hit on the arm. Take a look. Little give and go. Connor Ford.
He's the guy right now for Waynflete, so Halldale's got to
19 for him.
At least see that. They got to take that away.
Wilson loops it all the way across. Brown's got a sky to get it. Loops it inside. Leach to the corner. Carey to Leach. Leach wants to go in traffic. Kicks it back outside to Wilson. Won't go. Deflection and foul call.
Yeah, we're going to bring it back to that three-pointer. Well, this is going to be too far back. We're going to clear that.
We'll try to get back up if we can. Brown is going to come out. Zach Brown in the game. To Leach inside. Jackson goes up in traffic. Can't get it. Isherwood. Spun around outside here to Kirby. Held here. This is Connor Ford. I think the offense would go through Ford. He's a high scorer. I think he's 19 last I looked. He's got it here. He's going to kick it back outside.
And if they want to right now, they can kind of sit on this, Rob, and just wear Halldale out.
They're taking some time, making sure they get a good look in the half-court offensive set. Cross pass. That was dangerous. Back out to Connor Ford. He holds. He almost lost it. Got Leach on him. Goes on Leach. Puts up the run. Leach blocked it. Got called on the body.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was pretty clean on the ball.
Fifth foul on Halldale. Coach Renslow wants to take the timeout, go through some strategy here. We'll take the timeout as well. 4:39 left, 42-36. Back to finish this one after these messages.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Thank the fine folks at Gosline Retirement Planning. They're one of our anchor sponsors. They follow us everything we do. We appreciate their sponsorship of Muncie Media Sports. Plus all the games we do. High school, college. One shot here. (43-36). See how Halldale comes out of that timeout. What they want to do, they get it right to Leach, and Leach on the finish.
Yeah, every time they come out of a timeout or a break, Rob, they break it perfectly.
Just have to put that in the memory bank, right, Nate? And
well, I said,
they're not harried. They come out and with composure.
Yeah, they're cool, calm, collected, and they're just breaking it down. And then Waynflete makes an adjustment.
Kirby with a tough shot there. It's going to go off the backboard, so come the Bulldogs. Wilson right through traffic, puts it up. Little contact there. They let him play. Popped outside. Kirby no, and Wilson gets a rebound. Turns it back into offense. Comes up.
I mean, he's got to get a call from some contact.
It was, looked like he got bumped there, too. But they've let that go pretty much all night. They've been letting him go and play, and had a good flow to it. Ooh, going to get a little travel there. So kind of some disjointedness for the last 30 seconds, and both teams would like to settle that down and get a little bit more continuity and fluidness on their offense. So with all that harried action, not much has changed. We're still 43-38, a 5-point game. Comes to Leach. He's got a look. Pops it. In and out. Won't go. Back to Leach. And drops it home. But you got to credit Ben Nathan on a nice rebound there.
Yeah, he got his paw on it and knocked it right over to Leach.
Yeah, kept it alive. Single possession game. They want to travel there on the jump. Coach Renslow right off the bench. Little give and go underneath. And Ben Nathan with another hustle play to keep it alive. Ben's played a lot of minutes tonight with Bork out, and he's a contender for one of our awards tonight. Ben's been very impressive here tonight.
He just denied that face cut, Rob. Didn't allow it to get across his face.
Dipped inside to Leach. Gets forced out of bounds, but before he does, he gets it off the carry. Back outside. 3. Bang! Tie game. TJ Wilson knocks down the 3. His 12th point of the game. None bigger than that one. We'll stay right here with it. Nate will cue up the rebound.
Here's the replay there. Off of the deflection there. Again, Rob. So Leach was falling out of bounds. Got it to Kirby, who got it to Wilson.
And we're tied. So 5-0 run here for the Bulldogs to tie it up at 43-43, 2:36 left. We thought this would be this type of game. It certainly is. Teams about the same competitive abilities here tonight.
Well, I think the two teams kind of offset each other pretty well and are balanced out in that regard, right? Like what the Bulldogs have is the height and the big bodies down underneath, and obviously the guard play from Wilson, that the outside shooting has been great. But Waynflete is more of a longer, kind of a smaller team that can run and trap, and they've been giving fits to Halldale all night.
2 threes for Wilson, none bigger than that one right there, 43-43. So we got 2.5 minutes to win this game. Comes inside, Ford's got a look, puts it up, won't go, rebound Leach skies. Wilson on the break, Wilson gets it to Nathan, Nathan goes up, won't go. Good defense coming in underneath. 80 with 4 fouls, contested well. On the take, let's see, they're gonna call it a block.
Get that one run up.
Isherwood picks up the basket and the harm. We'll see if he can convert the 3-point play, make it a 3-point game. 3rd foul on Nathan. Won't go, rebounds loose, contested. Reese has got it. Reese skips it back outside. Underneath. And Bulldogs come down with it. Wilson now, Wilson ahead. Leach stops, pops.
Right on his arm.
And foul called.
Got to get one of those calls. They're consistently letting some plays go.
5 fouls, I think. Let's see who they call it on.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So it's been a feisty game, and the feistiness has continued. And that's okay.
Yeah, and these two officials are some of the best that we have.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
state, so I mean, I like what we're seeing here. I think they're doing a good job.
Nathan's going to get another one. 1:53 left. Our clock official. Leach got a hand on it, but he couldn't pull it down. Isherwood got it. Reese now gets a pick outside. 2-point lead. Foul situation, 6 on the Bulldogs, and that's their 7th, so we'll shoot. Both teams now at 7.
Yeah, and that's probably not a bad foul. If you're
get it early, yeah.
Yeah, might as well go ahead and do that. Kind of get to that point, and it's just a matter of you don't want it to be too late.
Sam Ribeiro at the free throw line. That's the first one. Seven points for him now. And Wilson comes down with it. That carry ahead. Wilson's going to go all the way, puts it up, flips it off. Good take by Wilson, just couldn't get the roll.
You got to start to move up and press the ball here, Rob, if you're the Bulldogs.
And they're going to call block on Nathan, be his 4th.
He's trying to sell that block, but his feet, they're just not planted. He's just getting in front. And I mean, it's the right call here from the official.
Oh, yeah. So as games usually do, they come down to free throws. Barrow hit 1 of 2 last time. I mean, this is the first one. Keeps it a single possession game, 46-43, 1:21 left. Nathan's going to come out. Cleveland in. And the rebound came down to Kirby. He got it. And everybody kind of stopped there for a second. I don't know.
I think everyone on the court assumed that was going to be a foul.
I think so. Kirby goes, kicks it. They're going to pop outside. Good. Big one right there.
Yeah, huge hit there for Waynflete.
Isherwood hit a three. Leach back with it. They're going to have to call timeout, and they do quickly. Cue that one up. That was a big three. Isherwood, the senior, didn't hesitate. They may have been in a hold the ball situation there.
Well, he's just sitting in the corner all by himself. You can see he's the guy, I think, for them as their outside shooter, too. So you can see the bench come up.
Yeah, the bench came up. They knew they had the guy they wanted shooting that three, Nate. I sensed it right there, right down to our left. And it's had a good second half.
He's had a great defensive game as well.
He's got 8 points in the second half. None bigger than that three. So a 6-point game, 1:02 left. Possession here for the Bulldogs coming out of the timeout. They'll need a quick offensive possession. Maybe looking at a three here on this out of bounds play here. And they'll get it back out to Wilson. They'll set up the three. The pop is good. Well executed, quick timeout. Down to three.
How about that offense, Rob?
Beautifully executed. Keegan Carey, as you're going to see on the replay, inbounds, comes off the pick. We speculated they'd be at the three. He gets it back outside. In the corner, lets it go.
Yeah, what a great response.
Well, you've mentioned several times tonight, out of timeouts, Halldale comes out with really top-notch execution.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show you how good their coach is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
Setting things up, exactly. Well, this has been a great game, just as we thought. 49-46, 56.3, 8 fouls on the Bulldogs, 7 on Waynflete.
Well, it's going to be interesting, too, down the stretch here, Rob, is you know, the younger group of coaches here that are working as a trifecta against the veteran coach of Ranslow, what it's going to look like down the stretch here for this last minute.
Coach Sully's been doing a good job.
He doesn't like it right now. He wants a timeout.
Yeah, he's going to get it now. Didn't like the way that came out. And
going to take a full on.
Coach Sully said, hey, I don't like the looks of this thing. Looks like they're going to get trapped in the backcourt. We'll stay right with it here. We're back here on the 25th. I think that's probably our next high school game. Got a bunch of college games coming up. Be down for hockey on Sunday. Then we're back at Central Maine for a couple of games. YSCC action. Our next Gardner game will be the 27th. That'll be a girls game. Nokomis, I believe, is coming into Gardner on the 27th. Busy week for Lizzie Gruber last week. Got 1,000 rebounds. Then 1,000 points. Last night down at Newcastle against Lincoln Academy, they put her out on the point, covering the point guard. She had a triple-double, 10 steals, playing against the point guards. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, in 15 minutes.
That's incredible.
Yeah, 15 minutes. So here we go. Kirby kicks it back outside. They don't need a shot. They excuse that shot, as they should. 40 seconds, our clock official. Reese with it. They're looking a double. 33 seconds left.
Right now, the Bulldogs, you're waiting for the ball to go to the right person to foul or a trap spot. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, they had the right spot, Rob, for the trap to take place. You just didn't want to foul in that moment.
Ribeiro going to go. He's been spotty from the free throw line.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of chances here in the last 5 minutes. He's basically been 50%, one of two of each of his last 2 trips.
This is still a one-possession game here.
That's the big one right there.
That makes it 2. 2-possession game here.
And big rebound by Cleveland, the freshman, thrown away. Now you got a foul.
Yep.
Ahead and dropped home.
And that would do it.
Ribeiro with the put up. Back outside. Long three. Won't go. And 2.3 seconds left. And that will run it out. 52-46. And knocked out off of Reese, so 0.4 seconds left. It's not going to be of any consequence. I doubt they even contest this. I guess they will. They
still in the
they contested the passing lane and threw it out. So the final 52-46. Good contest here. Bulldogs valiant effort. Waynflete just held on. Good composure down the end. The big three at the end of the game there really kind of sealed it for them, and then some good defensive pressure caused some trouble for Halldale. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll name our Northeast Nutrition Energy Player of the Game as well as our Capsa Pizza Award when we come back after this.
The New England Aviation Academy is Maine's only official service training center and service training partner. NEAA is strategically located at the Brunswick Executive Airport in beautiful Brunswick, Maine, which is on the Atlantic coast and only an hour to the mountains in the western part of the state. The aircraft used by NEAA to train our students and rent to current pilots are all technically advanced airplanes, have the Cirrus airframe parachute system, and are the newest model generation. We train in the best equipment in the marketplace, which not only ensures clients are learning to fly aircraft the industry is utilizing on a daily basis, but also is the safest and most reliable. NEAA's facility at KBXM includes a spacious heated hangar, classroom space, and a private briefing room, which make for an optimal learning experience. So, come fly our 2021 Cirrus SR20 and experience the Cirrus life.
Well, we said at the outset of the game, Ben Nathan would have to step up and have a really good game. He did. He played very hard underneath, played a lot of minutes in this game here. As we said, Carter Bork out tonight. Nathan getting into the action here, had a good floor game, pounded the boards underneath. He's going to be our Capsa Pizza Player of the Game. So congratulations to Ben on that. He's going to finish with 7 to 8 points, but he had a lot of rebounds and played some good, tough, hard-nosed defense. We try to spread these award winners around as we play through the season. And Keegan Carey is going to be our Northeast Nutrition and Energy, High Energy Player of the Game. And congratulations to these two players winning these awards. As we told you, we'll be back here on the 25th for girls action. It'll be Boothbay coming in to Penny Gymnasium for that game. Look forward to seeing the girls game as we haven't seen them for a little bit of time. And until then, for Grace Leach, who did our camera work, Nate Munzing, I'm Rob Munzing. Thanks for watching high school basketball on Munzing Media. So long, everybody.